Hello everyone. Good morning students. Dear students, in previous class we discussed about your unit conic section, and dear students, in that classes in previous classes we discuss all the topic included in conic section, like we discuss about the circle, we discuss about the parabola, we discuss about the ellipse, at last we discuss about the hyperbola. Okay, and yes, in that section we discuss all the topics, all the shapes of your conic sections, and we take and solve the all types of your important questions of your NCRT exercise and your examination purpose. Okay, now dear students, today we are going to discuss one of the most important chapter of your syllabus, which is mathematical induction, that is M dot I. This is one of the most important chapter of your syllabus. So let's start. What is the concept of mathematical induction? In that chapter there is one and only one theorem related to that topic, and all the questions based on the same. Now we discuss about the some concept related to that chapter. So first we discuss about the what is the concept of statements. Look, first we discuss about the statements. What is statements? Dear students, you know that very well. A sentence or description which can be judged to be true or false. Okay, a statement or description which can be judged to be true or false is called a statement. Suppose that 2 divides 6. This is true statement. Okay, Jaipur is the capital of Rajasthan. This is also the statement. So any sentence description which can be judged to be false or true is known as statement. Now, what is the concept of mathematical statements? If we add one terms, mathematical. What is the concept of mathematical statements? So please listen, dear students, carefully. Statements involving mathematical relations. Any statement which involving mathematical relations are known as mathematical statements. So it is very easy to understood. Okay, now dear students, we discuss about what is the concept of principle of mathematical induction. This is first principle of mathematical induction. Suppose that we discuss about your topic mathematical induction. Look, so in first topic, this is first principle of. Now we discuss about principle of mathematical induction. Okay, next one we discuss about the principle of mathematical induction. Let's see. This is one of the most important theorem related to that chapter. So please write down. Let P and B a statement, mean any mathematical statement be a statement involving the natural number n, involving the natural number m, involving, let P and be a statement involving the natural number n such that first point P1 is true. P1 is true means that is the given statement Pn is true for Pn is true for all n belong n. For n belong n. Look, dear students, according to my principle of mathematical induction, first of all we let P and B a statement. Statement means mathematical statement, okay, which we given in our question. Let Pn be a statement involving an n natural numbers n. Suppose the Pn is a statement given by n plus 1, n plus n, n plus 1, n plus 2, n plus 3, n dot so on, which is given in our questions. So let Pn be a statement involving natural numbers n such that first condition is P1 is true, that is the given statement is true for n is equal to 1. True means LHS is equal to RHS, or suppose that any given statement Pn is equal to n plus 1, n plus 2 divisible by 2. So if we put n is equal to 1, then it is divisible by 2, divisible by 6, jo bhi, okay, which is given in our question. So first condition is, first concept is P1 is true, that is the given statement Pn is true for n is equal to 1, okay. Second one is, and second important thing is that the statement P m plus 1 or m plus 1 is true, m plus 1, or you say that k plus 1, as you wish. M plus 1 is true whenever Pm is true, okay. Second one, Pm plus 1 is true whenever Pm is true, that is, it means that Pm is true. This implies Pm plus 1 is true. Pm plus 1 is true. Then the given statement Pn is true for all natural numbers n. True for all n belong natural numbers. Okay, this is the one of the most important principle related to mathematical induction, known as principle of mathematical induction. Let's see once more time. First of all, dear friends, let Pn be a statement. Let Pn be a statement involving natural number n, involving natural number n, such that first is what? P1 is true, means the given statement Pn is true for n is equal to 1. Second one, Pm plus 1 is true whenever Pm is true, that is Pm is true, that this implies that Pm plus 1 is true. Thus, by the concept of principle of mathematical induction, we can say that the given statement Pn is true for all n belong natural numbers. So this is the one of the most important concept principle related to mathematical induction. Now, dear students, we take and solve some important questions based on principle of mathematical induction, and we discuss what is the process, what is the concept of solving the questions based on principle of mathematical induction. Okay, now we take and solve some questions based on mathematical induction. Let's see. Now look, which is a very important question. Which is very important question. Okay, let's see. Dear student, your question is, prove by the principle of mathematical induction, prove by the mathematical law, principle of, sorry, principle of mathematical induction, proved by the principle of mathematical induction that the statement n plus 1 n plus 1 2n plus 1 is divisible by is divisible by 6 for 6 for all n belongs natural number. So please, dear students, please concentrate on this question, because of if you clear this question, then you can solve each and every question of your NCERT exercise based on concept of principle of mathematical induction. Here your question is, let's see once more time. Prove by principle of mathematical induction that n plus 1 2n plus is divisible by 6 for all n belong natural number. Dear student, according to principle of mathematical induction, first of all we take the Pn statement, and your statement is divisible by 6, okay, which is our question. So first of all, let's see, let us take the solution. Let Pn be the given statement such that means that what Pn such that n plus 1 2n plus 1 what is divisible by 6 for all n belong natural number. Okay, here let the Pn be the given statement, that is Pn such that n plus 1 2n plus 1 is divisible by 6 for all n belong natural number. This is our given statement. Now what I do, first we have to show that the given statement true for n is equal to 1. This is the first condition of mathematical induction. So now first in step first what I do, that's why we have to show that the given we have, first of all we check, we put n is equal to 1 in both sides of the given equation, and we show that we have to show that the given statement Pn is true for all n is equal to for n is equal to 1. Now first we have to show that we have to show that the given statement is true for n is equal to 1. Okay, that is, now we put n is equal to 1. That is what we have as P1 such that 1 into 1 plus 1 into what 2 into 1 plus 1, that is P1 is equal to what 1 into 2 into 3, 2 2 the 2 1 3, that is P1 such that 3 2 the 6 1 the 6. So we have, dear student, what P1 is equal to 6, means the value of the given statement at n is equal to 1 is what 6, which is divisible by 6. So we write as which is divisible by what, which is divisible by 6, which is divisible by 6. So we can say that since we have P1 is true for n is equal to 1. Okay, thus dear students, in this way we have to show it the given statement is true for n is equal to 1. This is the first step of that type of questions, which is based on the principle of mathematical induction. Now clear? Okay, now what I do, this one in second step, first let am is to be true, then we have to show that the given statement is also true for m plus 1. Now if we have to show it, कि the given statement is true for m plus 1, then by the concept of principle of mathematical induction we can say that the given statement is true for all n belong natural number. Okay, now look what I do. In second step, let Pm be true. Okay, now in step 2, this one, in step 2 you have to show let Pm be true. Okay, let Pm be true. That is, if we write Pm be true, then we replace n by m, that is then Pm such that m into m plus 1 into 2m plus 1, 2m, we replace n by m now, because we take as the given statement p1 is true for n is equal to 1, and let Pm be true, then p of m such that m, we replace m by m na, so we have m plus 1, 2m plus 1 is divisible by what? 6. Yes, is divisible by 6. That is, we take as m plus 1, 2m plus 1 is equal to 6 into lambda. Here lambda belongs any natural number. Okay, for lambda belong any natural number. Okay, now look one more time. In order to principle of mathematical induction, first of all you have to show that the given statement is true for n is equal to 1. Okay, which we do here. Let's see, here we put n is equal to 1 and we observe that thus which is 6, which is divisible by 6. In this way we can say the given statement is true for n is p1 is true, which is proved. Now in second step you take as the given statement is true for Pm be true, then we replace n by m, so we can write the given statement Pm m plus 1, 2m plus 1 is divisible by 6, and that is we have to take as m plus 1, 2m plus 1 is equal to lambda 6 into lambda. For lambda belongs any natural number for any value of lambda which is always divisible by 6. Now what I do now, we have to show that that Pm plus 1 is true. Pm plus 1 is true. Now let's see what is the step. This is very important step. Okay, so please concentrate. Now look, dear friends, now we have to show that the given statement, now we have to show that Pm plus 1 is true. Okay, Pm plus 1 is true. If I show that Pm plus 1 is true for me, what is the meaning of that? For this we have to show that dear students, look, if we have to show that Pm plus 1 is true, for this we have to show that we replace m by m plus 1, then what I get? Then we have to show that we replace m by m plus 1, so we have to show that m plus 1 in bracket m plus 2, because if we put m plus 1, okay, m plus 1 plus 1, no, m plus 1 plus 1, and in another bracket 2 m plus 1 plus 1 is divisible by 6. Okay, is divisible by 6. This is one of the most important concept of principle of mathematical induction. Let's see, dear students, once more time. First, in second step, we take Pm will be true. So now we replace n by m. So we have as Pm such that m plus 1, 2m plus 1 is divisible by 6. That is, we can write as, we take as m plus 1, 2m plus 1 is equal to lambda, 6 lambda for lambda belong natural number. Now we have to show that Pm plus 1 is true. If for this we have to show that, now we replace m by m plus 1. Look, here we put m plus 1. Now here we replace m by m plus 1. Then we get m plus 1 plus 1 here. Okay. And here we replace m by m plus 1. So we have 2m plus 1 plus 1 is divisible by 6. Now for that, look what I do, dear students. Now we have what? We write as m plus 1. This is m plus 2. And this is what? 2m plus 2. Okay. Look. Here 2, we write 2m plus 1, na? Yes. Okay. 2 m plus 1, m plus 2. Here what I get? Let's look one more time. 2m. Okay, look. We write as 2m plus 2 plus 1. Okay. Now look, we have to write m plus 1. We form in this way. So look, m plus 1. Here we write m plus 2. Here we take 2m plus 1 together. 2m plus 1 take together, and plus we write 2 as it is. Okay. Now look, dear friend, we multiply here. Look, m plus 1, 2m plus 1. Okay. Look. Now we split them. We multiply by this. Look, m plus 1, m plus 2, in bracket 2m plus 1. Now plus 2 times m plus 1 and m plus 2. Now what I do? Look, yes, students, we take the terms. Okay. Now we multiply by m, by this and this. So we write as what? m plus 1, 2m plus 1. Okay. If we multiply m by this and this, then we get this. Now we multiply by 2. So we get as 2 times m plus 1, 2m plus 1. And we write this as it is. Look, 2 times m plus 1 into m plus 2. Now look. Now look once more time, just one. Here we write m plus 1, m plus 2, and now here we multiply. We take 2m plus 1 together and 2 we write separately. Okay. Now what I do? We do as, look, m plus 1, m plus 2, we multiply them. We multiply m plus 1 into m plus 2 into this and this. So we get as what? M plus 1 into m plus 2 into 2m plus 1 plus m plus 1 means 2 times m plus 1 into m plus 2. Now what I do here? Now we multiply, we split them. We multiply m in both the terms, and then after we do multiply in both the terms. So we get this. Now look here, we take, look, we write as m plus 1, 2m plus 1. Okay. Plus, look, we take 2m plus 1, 2m plus 1, m plus 1 as common. Okay. What I do here? 2 times m plus 1, 2m plus 1 plus 2 times m plus 1, and yes. So now we take 2 times m plus 1 as common. Then what I get? Let's see. We get as what? 2m plus 1 plus m plus 2. Now look, we write as m plus 1, 2m plus 1 plus 2 times m plus 1, and another bracket what I get? 2m plus m, what? 3m plus 1 plus 2, that is plus 3. Now look what I get. We get as m plus 1, 2m plus 1 plus we take 3 as common, so we have 2 m plus 1 into 3 in bracket m plus 1. Okay, now what I get, we get as m plus 1, 2m plus 1 plus 3 2s are what, 6 into m plus 1 whole square. What I get, m plus 1 whole square. Now look, dear students, we have as m plus 1, 2m plus 1 plus 6 into m plus 1 whole square. Now using equation, dear student, for in second step we what we have, in second step we have as what, we have m plus 1 m plus m in second equation, dear student, we have what, m plus 1 and 2m plus 1 is equal to, we take 6 lambda, we take as equation 1. In that position, in that point, in that step you take equation number 1. Okay, now using here we using equation 1 because of, look here, this is m plus 1, 2m plus 1 na, this is what, m plus 1, 2m plus 1. Thus by using equation 1, thus here you write, thus using equation 1 we get, what I get, look dear student, what I get, we get as, we put m plus 1, 2m plus 1 is equal to 6 lambda. So here we put 6 lambda and plus we write 6 into m plus 1 whole square. Now here we take 6 as common, we take 6 as common, 6 as common, so we have what, lambda plus m plus 1 whole square bracket close, which is what, divisible by 6, which is what, look here we write, which is divisible by 6, which is divisible by 6. Thus we can say that thus we can say here, now here look here, you can write, thus we write p m plus 1 is true whenever pm is true, whenever pm is true. This is the concept here. Thus by the principle of mathematical induction, the given statement is true. Thus you write in this way, thus by the principle of mathematical induction, the given statement Pn is true for n belong natural number. Hence proved. Thus, dear student, this is the concept of principle of mathematical induction, which is very important for you and your examination purpose. So, dear student, first you revise that question which we discussed in that class, and you revise all the concept which we discussed in that class based on related to mathematical induction. Dear student, in the concept of mathematical induction, first you have to, any given statement Pn which is given in our question, first you have to show that the given statement is true for n is equal to 1. After that you take true, let the given statement is true, Pm is true, then you replace in the given statement n by m, then you write the given statement as it is. Since this is in this question, we have the given statement n plus 1, 2n plus 1 is divisible by 6, so we have to show that P1 is true, we replace n by 1 and we get the value 6, so we can say that it is divisible by 6. After that we let the given statement Pm is true, thus you replace n by m, so we take as m plus 1, 2m plus 1 is equal to 6 lambda, here for any lambda belong natural number. In this way we have Pm is true. Now dear student, now we have to show that the given statement is true, also true for m plus 1 whenever Pm is true. always. So now you replace, now we have to show that the given statement is true for m plus 1, that is p m plus 1 true. For that you replace m by m plus 1. So we write in statement m plus 1, we replace m into m plus 1. So we get it, we write in this is divisible by 6. It is divisible by 6. Thus, in this way, today we discuss all one question based on mathematical induction. Now you revise that question and practice. Then after we take and solve some other question based on principle of mathematical induction. Thank you.